Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and on the day Hunter Biden was convicted, we have some news about his possible sentencing. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Hunter Biden, he got caught with this gun thing, man, and I got to tell you guys, I'm not a huge fan. If you've seen my other videos, this is a very tricky and sticky Second Amendment case. You're going to see the NRA take the side of Hunter Biden here. I tend to believe that what concerns me is that they're going to use this case, the Democrats, and say the law applies to everybody and use it to smack you with stricter regulations. That's what concerns me. And if they're going to shove Hunter Biden under the bus for that, I think they'd absolutely do that. They don't have a problem with it at all. That being said, now there's the case of what's his sentence going to be. As we know, he could be facing up to 25 years in federal prison. That's no joke. So there was one expert on today. He talked about what he thinks the sentence is going to fall into. I tend to agree with him, but I'm not a legal expert. I do want you to listen to him. Let me know what you think about this case, the conviction. What do you think Hunter Biden's sentence should be? And what do you think it's going to be? Let's take a look.
Trump campaign struggling to get a statement out because they're not quite sure what to say.
What do you think?
I'm not going to comment on the politics of it, but I will say that, we're talking about, something with up to 25 years in jail, but
potentially.
Exactly, potentially. And that's not the reality of it. Because in the federal system, you have the statutory maximum, but then you have the U.S. sentencing guidelines. The sentencing guidelines are a very complicated set of mathematical calculations. I just did a very brief calculation on this, where it's a base level offense, 14, but then you take 8 points off if it was possessed for sporting or collection purposes and was not unlawfully discharged or otherwise unlawfully used. The sentencing guidelines range is going to recommend 0 to 6 months in jail. So chances are Hunter's going to get probation. And I think that the president is going to be very hard-pressed to commute that sentence if he gets probation, because if he commutes it, then he also takes away his right to appeal. And so I think that it's a very interesting thing where he is going to appeal. It's going to be very fascinating to watch the appeal because it brings, unlikely partners together, because you're not only going to have, Hunter Biden, you're going to have the NRA, filing amicus briefs. And quite frankly, because it's an issue of, drug use and Second Amendment rights, you're going to have amicus briefs from the cannabis industry. And a lot of other, very unlikely bedfellows are going to get together on this. So I think it's something that he is almost certainly not going to be seeing the inside of a jail cell, but it is going to have some very interesting ramifications going forward.
Jamie, go ahead.
I just wanted to say, before dismissing the parties, the judge